Hi everyone, this is Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a steak au poivre. For this dish, we need 4 little 2.5 to 3 inch medallions of, I'm using petite filet because I love this cut of meat. So just chopping those up. I had 2 of these, so I just used the largest parts, widest parts, and saved the rest of the beef for another dish. Now we're going to salt this, and I mean liberally salt this, and stick this on a little wire rack over a tray because we want the salt to draw out the moisture and flavor our beef. So we're going to set that aside for a half an hour, and while the beef is resting, we're going to chop up 1 shallot into a small dice. This is for our sauce. So just going in and giving this a little choppity chop. Now, like mushrooms, you don't have to use mushrooms, but we're going to cut up 3 baby bella mushroom caps if you decide to use them. We also need to crack some coarsely ground black pepper into a tray, because we're going to coat our steak in this. About that size. Now after your steak is rested, dab off any excess moisture with a paper towel, and we're going to use a little Dijon mustard with a pastry brush to coat our steaks. Brushing a thin layer all over is going to add another layer of flavor, and it's going to help the peppercorn stick. Then we're going to roll this around in our peppercorn once it's all coated, and do this to all of them, putting it right back on the rack. Now we're on the stove, heat up 3 tablespoons of oil into either stainless or cast iron, whatever you're most comfortable with. Once it comes out to heat, place in your steaks, leaving a little space in between, and let that cook for 3 minutes. If your stainless is hot enough, they should lift right off. Peppercorns help a little bit too. Give these a little flip, add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 cloves of garlic, and 5 sprigs of fresh thyme, and just start basting your steak. We're going to cook for an additional 3 minutes. While basting, the butter's going to add a gorgeous buttery flavor to your steak. After 3 minutes, we are going to pull these out, set them on a clean rack, and let these rest so the juices go back into your steak. And I like to pour the rest of this butter on top because you don't want to waste any of that goodness. And we're going to use the same pan to build our sauce. So in the pan, we don't need any extra oil or anything. We're going to add in our shallots, a little more black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of either cognac or brandy. It's going to add another layer of flavor. And we're going to start scraping up the bottom to get all that gorgeous fond incorporated into our sauce. After about a minute or so, the shallot should be wilted down. If you're using mushrooms at this point, you want to add them, along with 3/4 cup of a broth. I'm using beef broth, but use whatever broth you have on hand. Well, maybe not seafood. And 3/4 cup of heavy cream. And even more black pepper, which we're going to add right now. And we're going to cook this until it coats the back of a spoon. To plate, we're going to layer on our sauce. This could have reduced a little bit more, but I was impatient. Add in 1 of our steaks, and this is looking and smelling stunning. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste and check the cook on this. That's pretty perfect. The steak is juicy and delicious and perfectly cooked. The sauce adds a creaminess. You can taste the pepper throughout. You get little hits of butter and garlic. This is absolutely delicious and exactly what I was craving. So there it is. Steak au poivre. I hope you'll try to make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Once again, I really appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again. And until the next time, happy cooking.